Today's YouTube tips, we're going to talk about being consistent. I wanted to come right now with really good lights behind me, nice daylight. So I'm in the lab and I am just want to talk about, let me make sure I turned off the thing. Hold on. So yeah, it's okay. Hold on. So yeah, we're gonna talk about consistency, look at some titles, look at some numbers, see what's going on. I was doing an outline and I didn't think about should I finish the outline before I come on, but it's okay, we can multitask. And I'm trying to see, don't want to let me just write the theme here. Oops. Mm. So when we talk about getting things together with the YouTube, um, consistency is very important. And I wanted to use that one as a topic today, especially because I'm thinking your girl is talking to you about the advice, needs to definitely get in on the advice that she's giving you, you know? So, one, oh no, don't mess up the light. No, the light's good. Excuse me. All right. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Um, so happy, what's this, Wednesday? Happy hump day, everybody. Um, we're going to look into some ideas for staying consistent and look at some titles, numbers. You know how we do in the lives. If this is your first live, welcome. If you are a new subby, thank you so much. Welcome, 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 or welcome back. All right. We can. 1 second. I gotta write it down while you before you forget. Okay. This was Or should I say this is, because the day isn't over. But this day, it's a day right here. I'm happy and blessed for today. Hope everyone is good. If you can, let me know, where are you? Where are you in the journey? Are you on a YouTube journey? Did you just find me? You decide you want to watch the videos? You don't do YouTube. You just like watching your girl Mo. Because if you do, that's awesome. But so behind the camera, I have my laptop, and we're gonna look on here and see. Here's some ideas. All right, but yeah, being consistent is important. Why? That's if you want to grow. I would say being consistent is not important if you decide, look, this is just something I do when I don't want to do anything else. When I'm just like, oh well, I'll just go do a YouTube video. But if I'm not busy. But if you want to grow this and you're serious, be consistent. It can be. It could basically be. I'll say three things. First thing, YouTube can be a hobby. YouTube can be a nice passive income side hustle. Well, passive income, we'll have to look into that. Hold on. Let me write that down so we can look into that again. Passive income, I would say you would have to. No, we're going to put a pin in that passive income. All right, so basically, overall, in a nutshell, YouTube. Hobby, sporadic, full time. It's pretty much the three things that you're going to do with YouTube. Either you do it on a regular basis. Now, a lot of people are in the middle. You could do it and you can make a little side money. You could do that first tier, which is every now and then. I might come once a year, who knows. But the third one, and I will tell you a little secret. Well, I'm trying to see, would I want to do YouTube full time? It could be. It could be a thing. It could be awesome. Writing on YouTube, because if I do YouTube full time, it's going to be tons of things, tons of videos about books. And hey, hop in the budget with Bunny. And hey, I'm not going to speak on that one because I'm talking about legal. And as far as I know, YouTube is legal. We're just talking about YouTube. I have eczema, I believe, and it's flaring up. Man, it hasn't flared up in a while, but it's flaring up lately. So hello to Aztec Warrior and Ferric, I believe. Hope I said that right. All right, you guys, let's just go ahead and look at some. I will say this. These are some people that are consistent. And let's just see how it's going with them. There's going to be kind of a shout out consistent YouTube video. So shout out Love Being Tosh. She is very consistent. Typically her videos are trying food, travel. That's the majority of what she's talking about. Consistently on here with the grocery haul, trying new foods, and taking us on a trip wherever she's going, Aruba, Jamaica, Bahama. So hello. Hey, new subscriber. Welcome, welcome. This is another one that's very, very consistent. Her name is Tangible Reads. Shout out Tangible Reads. She's in the reading, or should I say, I guess you could put her in the booktube category. She does this thing where you could go to her channel. Let's say you want to read Harry Potter, for example. So that might be at least, 700 pages? And they do these sprints. So if you know that you're not going to sit down at one time and read 700 pages, they have these blocks of time, or she has a block of time where you could come in and do a sprint. They call it reading sprints. You might have heard of it if you're in the not book talk. Well, book talk, yeah, but book 2. So she's doing sprints. But now is it just Tuesdays? She has one for the 4th and the 11th. Okay, but see, that's consistent. Not only that, she has it scheduled. So that's another thing to do when you're being consistent too. Schedule the time that you come up. So another one, excuse me. I gotta remember don't move my hand because that takes my light away. So consistency, scheduling, showing up every day. If you do it at the same time, even better. Love being Tosh, Tangible Reads. Who's another one that's real consistent? The girl right here. I'm the consistency is turning up. I could turn it up a few notches, but so Monica Raysack. Let me see. Oh, hold on.
I'm wearing a blazer, so you know this is going to be a serious.
And she's talking about 6-figure income, 6-figure business. Woohoo! Yeah, we want that. Here's another one. Let me see. Miss Exclusive 4. I believe she's pretty consistent. Michelle Zeno, another booktuber.
Hey y'all, welcome back.
Let me see. Is she really? I think so. After this, we'll talk more. We'll talk consistency some more. But let me see. She does book calls, book recommendations. We got 4 days, 11 days, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month. So she looks like she does about every 2 weeks or so. Or was there a gap between 2 weeks ago, a month ago, and like 3 years? Looks like it was a 3-month thing in there. Okay, I'm gonna go to about 30 minutes after, and I hope the sound doesn't leave when this call comes in. These people don't do not disturb. But all right, y'all, let's go. Didi, extremely consistent, and this will be about being consistent in topics that work where you can be consistent. If you don't think if you don't think your niche is working, or if you don't have a niche, here's some that work. Like I said, the book videos. Who's the other one that I looked at? Oh yeah, food, grocery hauls. Now this lady, Didi, she has 145,000 subscribers. She talks about what can I say? Is it okay? Well, her description is reactions, relationship advice, commentary, and occasional hot topics. So we mentioned that in yesterday's live about relationships. How all the relationship videos that I pulled up have millions of views. That's a topic. That's always going to be a topic. Hopefully, it could blow up for the people that decide to do it. Like if you decide to do it today, because people have relationships. It doesn't even have to be a romantic relationship. It could be a relationship and family, friends, work relationships, business relationships. Also, do a playlist. Weight videos, gaining weight, losing weight. That's the thing. That's people follow that a lot. But let me see. Wow, so she on Didi's playlist, she has 500 videos on her playlist. Wow, that's great. Now that you're definitely gonna get your watch hours up with the 500 videos in the playlist. But let's talk about how to be consistent. If you don't know how to be consistent on YouTube, let's see what these topics are. What do they say? Okay, setting goals. This one got 20,000 views. How to be consistent So set goals, have your mindset on exactly what you're trying to do. Like I said, with the top 3, is it just something you want to do, put a video out once a year, once a month? Do you want to do it on the side of your main job or main 2 jobs? Or do you want to have it be full time? So I'm wondering, would I be full time on YouTube? More than likely, the goal is write full time and market with YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and things like that, Facebook. So I had to be consistent. Let's listen to a little bit of this one. 19 minutes. Let's listen to a short. Any shorts about consistency? And be disciplined. Oh, this is talking about being consistent with your diet. But it's the same type of thing. You have your goal in mind. For example, I want to get 100 views in March. This is just random numbers. Just say, okay, I want 100 views in March, 100 more subs in March, 1,000 subs in March. I want 10 watch hours, 10,000 watch hours. Just have your goal from 1. Have your why. Like, again, why am I doing this? Do I want to make a little money? Do I just want to have a hobby? Or do I want this to be my, for lack of a better word, job? Because normally people might leave a job. I would just say traditional versus non-traditional. I believe this is a job. It's just a non-traditional job because it's a job that it's a way to make your income online. It's not a job where you're going into an office, or it's not a job where you're working remote through a corporation or something like that. You could, it's just full-time online, again, like a better word, job. But still, that kind of disturbs me when people say, they, again, with the mommy sector, they tell this one mommy all the time, why don't you quit YouTube? Go get a job. This is her job. And she's been doing this YouTube, whatever you want to, I won't say job, but YouTube. She's been doing YouTube since 2012. Now, you can't do living off of it full time. You cannot do this from 2012 to 2025 and say that it's not your job. You might not want to call it a job, but whatever it is, it's earning you a living for over 10 years. So, and it's legal. Consistency. Let's look at, let's listen to, or hold on, I want to try to see it, but it's so small. Here's a tip. Being responsible, being accountable, make it a habit. That's the thing too. Like when people said, post a video, I'm sounding like this because I feel like I'm about to burp, excuse me. But posting a video once a day for 30 days, that's building a habit. Building a habit leads to consistency. And consistency leads to results. You want results. If you want your results to be, again, passive income, I don't know why I keep saying passive income. I'm not going to say passive income until we look more into that. I'm going to say side income. You want this to be your side income. You want it to be full-time income. The only reason I don't want to say passive income right now is because normally it's something that you might, let's see, what could passive income be? Some might say it is, but you have to constantly put in work though. You can't just say, all right, I'm going to just go ahead and, what's one that's more passive? Like they say when you have an ebook up on Kindle, they say that's passive income, but again, you still need to market it and things like that. But if they're just saying it's not something that you have to do every day, 40 days a week, then, 40 hours a week, I kind of disagree with that. You do need to do it at a certain. You might not have to do it 40 hours a week, but you still need to have some consistency with it. Have a certain amount of time you put into it every week. It can't just be, oh, okay, I have 10 videos up, so now we're going to make passive income. Unless your 10 videos had 1 million views each and you're getting $20,000 a day or a week, a month on those videos, maybe it can. But again, I wanted to research more before I call it passive income. But why not just do it right now? It's tomorrow. I don't even know what we're doing tomorrow. What is passive income? That's what I'm putting in here. Okay, real estate. You know, like if you're a landlord, now you can. This is just super simple. I'm not saying every aspect of really being a landlord, but let's just say one main thing is going to collect rent. You collect rent once a month, then you're done to the next month for the most part. That's more passive than, like I said, if you just put one video up a month and then expect it to just skyrocket, you don't have to do anything, don't have to try to promote it, don't have to follow up and go in the comments and talk to people, and I feel like that's more of a passive income than this one. This might be semi-passive, or what we want to call micro-passive or macro. Everything is micro and macro now, like micro creators. But real estate, I believe, is more of a passive one than this one. This YouTube, you need to really get into it, put in work, so you can see the results. It's like passively working out. If you want to do sit-ups once a month and expect to go washboard, hey, maybe so, maybe not. But if you do it every day, like 100 sit-ups every day, now we're getting into it. Compared to, oh, I did 100 sit-ups this whole year. No. You could work out passively, but I don't think you're going to get the results you want. And you could post. Let me see. Let me ask these people. Is YouTube passive income? It says it can be a source of passive income as long as your videos are being watched. That's the key. Like Mr. Beast, I'm sure maybe this is passive income for him. I'm sure he's doing it full time. But I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm sure because I haven't watched him in a while. But last time I heard, he's really, really big on here, if not one of the biggest creators. So this could be his passive income. This could be his full-time income. But unless they're just saying, look, we got to put in a category, so we're just going to call it passive income. And it does say here, you can expect more or less passive income every month. That's the thing too. Compared to a traditional job that you might go into. Now there's some jobs where you don't get consistent hours, but let's just say you're doing 9 to 5, 40 hours a week. That's consistent, guaranteed. Whereas with this passive source of income with YouTube, you could get 20,000 one month and 2,200 one month. You could get 100 one month and 55 one month. So yeah, I guess it's passive, but it's not going to be the same amount every month. I want to say the more you put in, the more you get out of it. However, we're still doing research on that one every day as I go in. I will say that as I've been consistent, I have seen growth. When I'm inconsistent, I don't see growth, but I see it's at least stable. It's not like, okay, if you have 1,000 subbies and if you don't post, 800 people unsubscribed. No, I don't see anything like that, but at least it's just staying stable. But it grows the more you post and put into it, for the most part. But it's just, I'll just say unstable. Well, not unstable necessarily, unpredictable. Okay. Last thing, because it's some other things going on behind the scenes. So I'm glad that you can come over here and join me, and you want to interact or just check it out and see what's going on, because I'm trying very hard to be consistent with this, be consistent with things going on behind the scenes. A lot going on. I want to pull my little braids out, you know. But I hope everyone is good. If you're on this YouTube journey, I hope that it is going spectacular for you. Last thing we want to mention today, I'll say make it a routine. I want to use way too much because I know that's a sensitive topic. But I mean, I'll just say for myself, like when I used to do sit ups 30 minutes a day, I did 30 minutes a day because I used to do the sit ups while I was watching Jeopardy. That's about 30 minutes, right? So compared to when I do 30 minutes a month, not even the same day, but collectively it could be 30 minutes a month. You're not going to see the same results. It used to be very washboard, and now it's very flabby. So, but let me go ahead and get out of here, and we'll talk in the next one. I'm just gonna have a topic for the next one. Let's just see. Small content creators join on YouTube. So tomorrow we'll talk about, oh, you know, another one I wanted to look into, turning a viewer, or at least methods, because you can't make anybody push the button. We want to strongly influence them to push the subscribe button. And when you push the subscribe button, make sure that you go to all so that you can get all the notifications. Because if you just push subscribe, you might get a notification, especially after. If it's a live, you might get it afterwards instead of when it first starts. It was, what was that one? Oh yeah, we want to talk about turning a viewer into a subby. Because I saw one, I was looking at the Justin Timberlake concert, and it got 20,000 views, which is great. But the subscribers on there was like, I think 200 on that channel. So how do you go from 200 subscribers to match, or at least half of the people that watched that? 20,000 people watched, but there's only 200 subscribers. We want to at least go half and half. But we will talk about that in the next one. Let me say bye to everybody. Hey there. Have a good one. Thanks, Hopping on Budget with Bunny. Thank you. And I'm not sure how to. I'm not going to say that because I don't know what that means. If it's a greeting, hello. And I'm not sure how to say her name. Is it Sokulu Kababu? Hey, Anonymous. Hey, Ferric. Thanks to all of you, and thanks, Aztec. And I'll see you guys. See you. Take care.